Look, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Now, have you ever noticed how some days it seems like everything under the sun is coming against you? Whether it be your peace, your focus, or even your faith all at once. Well, I got some news for you guys. This is not a coincidence. This is what spiritual warfare looks like in the flesh. What is going on, my beautiful family? You already know who it is. It's your boy Charlie Mack. And today what I want to do is go over Ephesians 6 verse 12 and get a better understanding of this spiritual warfare that we face and how we can overcome these spiritual battles. Alright, so let's take a look at Ephesians 6 verse 12, and it says, "For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world, against mighty powers in the dark world, and against evil spirits in the heavenly places." Let's break it down a little bit. So when it says we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, what this is saying is people are not our true enemies. Your boss is not your enemy. Your ex is not your enemy. That person you feel disrespected you, keyword felt, disrespected you, that is not your enemy. You see, the battle isn't physical. Even though sometimes we live like we only see the physical, it's truly spiritual. Now, when talking about authorities and rulers of the unseen world, they are referring to the fallen evil forces of fallen angels headed by Satan himself, whose only mission is to prowl around the world looking for somebody weak in faith to devour until judgment day comes. Now, there are ranks of demonic forces, meaning organized levels of evils that influence the thoughts, different cultures, and systems to oppose God's truth. Now, these rulers of the darkness of this world, they operate through deception, temptation, and chaos, especially in areas where God's light is resisted, such as the human heart, culture and entertainment, government and systems, your mind, division in homes and families, and even divisions in church and religions. Now, in high places doesn't mean in heaven where God dwells, but it is the spiritual realm above this physical realm, meaning it's the spiritual atmosphere around us where both angels and demons operate. Think of it as an unseen battlefield between light and darkness, truth and deception, and faith and fear. Now, Paul is reminding us here that our daily struggles, whether it be conflict, temptation, doubt, are symptoms of a much larger unseen war. Now, let's say you have a friend or even a family member who always tries to argue with you or even provoke you. It's super easy to take it personal, but Ephesians 6:12 reminds us that the real battle is not between you and them. In all reality, is something spiritual going on. You see, the enemy wants to use that conflict for two reasons. One, he wants to steal your peace, and two, he wants to destroy any kind of unity. So when you pray instead of reacting, that's when you're fighting the right battle, because you're fighting it in the spirit. So what I want you to take out this message is that you don't need to fight spiritual battles with carnal weapons such as anger, gossip, or even revenge. Instead, fight it in three ways. One, pray to Christ so he can intercede and mediate your prayer to the Father. Two, study and use the armor of God's word, and this is the Bible. And last but not least, have faith as small as a mustard seed and watch where it takes you. Recognize who the real enemy is and don't let Satan trick you into fighting the wrong person. Now, let me ask you this. What is one situation in your life where you realize the real battle wasn't against a person, but a spiritual attack trying to throw you off your goals or purpose? I hope this message was helpful to at least one person. I'll be back at you again tomorrow with another one. Until then, I need you to keep your head on the swivel, love yourself, and only help who wants to be helped. I love y'all. I'm out!